Hey, this is BugPowderDust. Thank you for joining me for episode 5 of my Astroneer playthrough. And I have to say hello to my biggest fan, my daughter Lily, who is really enjoying these Astroneer episodes, so I guess I'll be making them for the foreseeable future. So hello Lily, I hope you enjoy this one as well. Alright, now at the end of the last episode we just made the large printer here. We needed to get a large platform to put it on. I completely forgot that I had a medium. I thought it was a large platform. That's not. Can I put it on a medium platform? No. Yeah, so I do need a large platform. I need 3 resin for that. Large platform B, which I'll click that open, get that going. Now in the meantime, in order to make the small shuttle, I am going to have to unlock it. I need 1500 bytes. Now we're actually just almost there. Fortunately I bought some science. Now what's happening here is that this is unplugged, so there's no power going to my research unit here. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me just stretch. Is that going to stretch? Oops. Beautiful. So that should tick up now, and I'll be able to get the remaining 15 bytes to unlock that. Now, the other thing I'm going to need to get for the small shuttle is the booster, the engine, basically, for it, which needs ammonia. Now, ammonia is dotted around. It's not that easy to find, so I'm going to have to go for a drive around and try and find it on the planet. I'm not going to subject you to that, but what I will do is I will drive around until I find it, then I'll start the video off again, because it's going to be a little bit boring you watching that, so bear with me. There we go. So I'm going to unlock that, and we can pretty much make it straight away because we do have the aluminium in stock. It's going quite slowly. I'm thinking maybe turn on. Don't have any more. Oh, there we go. We do have some organic for the small generator, just to speed up a little bit. I must remember to turn this off as well. All right. That's happily printing away. That's the large one. We'll put it on there. So for now, we'll leave that going. We're going to take the little buggy. You can get big ones of these. I'm going to shoot off, and I'm going to find some ammonia. And when I do, I'll be back. Well, as luck would have it, I literally drove just away from my base and boom, ammonium. That was easy. That's not normally like that, trust me. I was thinking I must stop and get some more resin, and I noticed actually there's some ammonium here, which is pretty cool. So let's gather up the ammonium. It's not normally this straightforward to find. You do have to get a little bit lucky with it, but we're going to dig down for this. So it can be a little bit hidden. Let's get one more block. How many have I got? I've got 2 blocks of ammonium. Maybe get a third, I think, just to sort of have one in the bank. I think I need 2 to make a thruster. Any more here? Oh yes. Perfect. Oh no, that was resin, wasn't it? Okay. Still getting ammonium. Almost there. Fantastic. Alright, I've got one too many. Let me just drop an organic and I'll pick that up instead. Okay, well that actually turned out to be much easier than I thought. Brilliant. Right, let's head back. And then what I'll do, I'll start to make some ammonium just ahead of time. I will probably need to unlock the engine, which may be a bit of an issue. So let me deal with that shortly. Going to unpack the large platform B. Let me just unclick the cable plug. Stick that in there. Let me just bring it out a little bit. Stick that on there. I need to rotate that round. Oops, wrong one. No, it's this side. I think it's that side. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to... There's a lot to move around here, isn't there? Move that in slightly. Then we can move this back slightly and get it all plugged in. Is there a plug on that side? I don't think there is there? No, there's not. Okay, so yeah, let me just put it around that way again. Oh, there is plugs on the ends, of course. Just move it forward ever so slightly so it doesn't wreck my OCD. Plug that in there and plug that in. Wow. Plug that in there. And plug this back into the main building. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so we're good to go. Now, large printer. Print all sorts of good stuff. Small shuttle. Oh, that's amazing. Let's do that. Let's print the small shuttle just because it'll make me feel better. We don't need to do it now. Now, where did I put the aluminium that I printed last time? Here we go. 2 lovely lumps of aluminium. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let me just transfer some of this ammonium over. Pretty much put it anywhere we like. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to keep the ammonium on me, but also the metal. I think I need 2 ammonium to make a thruster. I can't remember. We'll get to that momentarily. Meanwhile, we're going to make a small shuttle. Amazing. Let's do it. Alright. Now, I think probably need some energy for this, so let me just grab some of that, put it in there. That should make things a little bit faster. Let's back the buggy up somewhat so we're not in the way. Now, I think I might have to unlock the thruster. I don't know if that comes... Now, thruster's probably going to be a medium printer item. Again, I wish there was a search option here. I'm surprised there isn't. Maybe it's a small printer item. Storage, rover seat, tractor trailer, winch. It's got, oh, there we go, right at the bottom. So it's 500 bytes, and I need aluminium and ammonium. So the Hydrazine Thruster is the better one, the reusable one, which just needs fuel. This is a kind of one-shot deal. You consume it when you build it. It's like you can do 4 takeoffs and landings, or rather specifically 4 navigational orders, should I say. Takeoff is 1. When you get into space, into orbit, then you can realign yourself and go to a planet. That's 2. Landing doesn't cost anything, so then taking off and coming back, 3, 4. Alright, so I need another aluminium and 1 ammonium. Now, do I have another laterite to make the aluminium with? I don't think I do. I might have to go down to the caves again. Those exo chips. Can't see any laterite here. Yeah, I don't have any. Okay. Down into the caves then, by the looks of it. So the large shuttle is built. Very exciting. Look at that. Look. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Now, the large shuttle, I'm going to have to build an oxygenator, which is one of these things here. I think I need to unlock that as well. It's not essential, but it will help me when I get to the other side. I wonder if it's here. It's probably a large printer thing, I would have thought. And an oxygenator. What I'm going to do, rather than just click through these, I'm going to bring up a spreadsheet off camera, and so I can see what builds what without having just to click through these things ad infinitum. Now, meanwhile, we're going to go down to the caves, which is literally just here, and we're going to see if we can find some laterite. Whee! What's that? It's just debris by the looks of it. Alright, so laterite, where are we going? We're gonna go left. I think we always usually go right. Let's go to the left here. And if we have the option to go down, we're gonna go down. Now, does this go anywhere in particular? No, that's sphalerite. So that's a good little dumping ground for sphalerite, and also here as well. So I'm gonna push along. Let's just follow the tethers, because obviously that goes quite a long way. Cut across here. Clearly I've been here before, because I've put down some terraforming of the earth there, or reforming, should I say. Now let's go along here. Now down here, oh look, I can see some laterite there. Perfect. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Loads and loads. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Aluminium is used an awful lot as you get higher up the sort of research tree, so having a good source of laterite really does help. So I'm fairly confident we'll be able to visit Desolo on Moon in this episode. Oh wow, making so many, actually leaving some on the floor. Wow. Okay, no bother. At least we know they're here anyway. Is there anything else here that I can see just while I'm here? Oh, there's a little cave going down as well. Oh, there's some quartz down there. That's really helpful, actually. I'm going to put put tether down here, and also just here, just to give me a reminder that I've got some quartz down there. Is this just junk? Looks like it's all junk. Okay. Alright, we've got a considerable amount of laterite, so let's head back up to make some aluminium with, to make a Hydrazine Thruster, which we can then use to fly to Desolo. So we're about to go up, but just out of interest, these things do yield an awful lot of bonus points. I need to power it, so I'm going to just see if this is sufficient to power this up with. You can see it. It's probably not enough. No. It needs more input. Okay. No bother. It was worth a try. I know that I had some success opening these. I think I might need a medium generator to do that. It might need a little bit more oomph. I think these things give out 1 power. I might need 2 or more in order to charge. Because it's the amount of power rather than the fact it just trickle charge it. Okay, so let's get this set up. Let's behold the spaceship. Ha! Beautiful. All right, excellent. So let's turn that around actually. Fantastic. So need an oxygenator. It's not that important. I'd rather just get going rather than cast around, spending ages trying to get enough items for the oxygenator. I don't think it's that difficult to build, to be honest. Let's have a look. Right, I'm just going to pull up the spreadsheet, back in tick. Alright, so I've got the spreadsheet, which should make it much easier for me to view these things now. So the oxygenator is made on the small printer and it needs aluminium and ceramic. Now I'm going to have an aluminium left over, so that actually works pretty well. I'll let that press on. I do need to make some kind of generator though. Preferably wind power, because wind power would be quite useful. Let me come to that. Alright, so I've got aluminium, I've got ammonium. Now, where do we make the thruster? The large thruster is made on... Was it on here? Actually, I've not unlocked it, have I? I need to unlock the thruster, which is made on that one. There we go. It's right at the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, I need to unlock it. I've only got 136 bytes. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, we'll stick that on. Right. We're going to go out in the tractor again. We need some more science. So let me just get rid of this for a minute. Oops. Let's try this again. Accuracy with a mouse leaves a little bit to be desired. Right. I'm going to grab some science because we're down to our last block. I think that will give us what we need. They give about 400 each, these things. But I need to go and grab some more science. So we'll go to the forest over here. Science tends to grow in foresty areas. The science blobs. And also at the top of spires dotted around. But I like that to be a constant thing. I don't want that lab to be sat idle. There's really no need for it. So I'm not seeing any currently. Clearly I've been here before, so I'm thinking science may not be in this direction. Now, I did make that beacon, I remember, for a reason. Oh, getting caught up in one of the snail shells. I might have put that beacon there just to remind me that there is science over here. I'm hoping that's the case. Yes, there's one there on the top of the spire, which is why I think I put it there in the first place. Alright. So let's go around this. Tractor is so slow, but it is so useful. Right. Let's just... I think there's one over there in the distance as well. Just on the horizon. Alright, let's grab that. Get a bit closer. Oops. There you go. Oh, is that one over there as well? I can see one there in the distance. Is that a massive cavern crevice that I've got to get over? It's alright, we can do this. We can do this. Oh, there. Not a problem. Barely an inconvenience. There we go. Super easy. Right, let's go. Go, go. Move, move, move. It looks very heavy, I'm sure, but still. You can carry it. It's interesting. On my head. Alright. One more. Now, so we've got one more in the distance over here, on top of that spire, just there. So we will probably make a beeline for that, then head back to base. It's kind of in the same general direction. Wow, that's a very big hole. You can imagine I have dropped tractors and buggies down those holes by accident a few times. it's one of those things. Right, so we've gathered probably about 1200's worth of bytes here, so I'm pretty sure that we can consider that to be a job done, and we can head back now. I can't really carry any more anyway. Right, let's go. Where's our base? It's just over there. I should go back and pick up that beacon, because the beacon's no longer relevant. There's science in that hole in the tree there that we can see. Keep my eyes peeled for debris around, but there doesn't appear to be any. It's so near to my base, I'll probably collect it all anyway. Right. Okay, so let's drop these science blobs off. Good. Oh yeah, we can put them on the side, of course we can. Okay, and we'll put that one just there. Alright, cool. So, how much do... Oops, wrong button. How much do we have? 257. We need 500 bytes for the solid fuel thruster. Okay. Now, meanwhile, let's see if we can... Do we have any mud that we can turn into... Oh, looks like I'm stuck on that. Oh, heck. Right, let me just plug that back in. I should really lock these, shouldn't I? Lock. Lock. I don't think you can lock that in place because you can't. It's not a platform you can lock. Right, now mud, clay even, is this stuff. So let's get that smelted. You do need that in order to build the thruster. That's firing away. And let's grab one of those as well. I'm just trying to find the thruster. Where's the thruster gone? Oxygenator is... Sorry, the oxygenator was aluminium and ceramic. So I'll probably make one of those actually, just for now, because why not? Have I got it unlocked is the question. Oxygenator, there we go. One ceramic, yep. Almost done. Does take a while because we have got very little power. I'm going to have to address that, because everything's taking a very long time. I'll get these making, and then I will see if I can print some kind of better generator. I may have to unlock it first, of course. Right, there we go. There's the ceramic. So let's get that lined up. Wrong one. It's actually the... Oh, wow. Too many buttons and stuff. Right. Oxygenator, there we go. I'd rather spin that around though. Just so it prints in this direction. Oxygenator. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, that's the oxygenator going, which we stick in there. Now, Hydrazine Thruster is also on the small printer, and the hydrazine thruster, sorry, the solid fuel thruster is aluminium and ammonium. So we've got aluminium on my backpack and ammonium we've got over here. So we're almost there. Now the reason the oxygenator gets put on the shuttle is if you don't have the oxygenator on the shuttle, you can't run tethers from the small shuttle. The small shuttle will give you oxygen, but only to the limit of effectively the range of like one tether, if you like. So you can probably come to about here. What the oxygenator will do is allow you to basically run tethers like you would normally, because obviously we have an oxygenator here, it's giving you the same option. Completely run out of power by the looks of it. I'm going to have to, because it's night time, let me get some organic. Right, let's go and put that on the small generator. Okay, this should be finished quite soon, as we can see. Oxygenator's done. We just unpack that. We'll bang that in a shuttle. Boom, lovely. Okay, so the shuttle's almost ready to go. We're just going to now get this to make the thruster, which I haven't unlocked, have I? Oh, almost there. Another 50 bytes. Well, to get to 500, because the thruster is that one. Almost there. Alright, 500 bytes. So that's fantastic. Right. Where is the thruster? There we go, solid fuel thruster. Lovely. So as soon as that completes, we can go and visit Desolo, which would be awesome. Let's check my mission log for 1 second. Yeah, it's going to be Desolo for the shells. That's fine. Finder scans discarded shells, and we get an empty terrarium, so we can basically repeat the snail thing on there. And the other things that we need to do. Yeah, so we will pick this up before we go. You should get a field shelter, which is quite useful as well. And a QTRTG is one of those constant power units on the back of my backpack. So that's that one complete. Yep, brilliant. Alright, we are done. So let's get out of here. Bang the thruster on there. Awesome. Now, are these any of these batteries? Alright, got a new mission. Let's just take the rewards first before we go. Grab the rewards. Parts unknown. Field shelter. And another solid fuel thruster. Oh, okay. That's handy. So that's really nice. Means we haven't got to muck about making another one when we get back. So we've got the shelter. Probably not going to use that on this run, I don't think. But we can put this actually on the... Is there a slot on here, or is that only on the medium shuttles? I know the medium shuttles you can add slots on, and you can take a lot of storage and stuff. I don't think you can put that on here. What I'll do, I'll take it with me anyway, because I think that's going to be useful for setting up a little base on Desolo. And just remind myself, we've got a fuel thruster and we've got a field shelter. Yeah, probably not going to need that, I don't think. Alright. Now before we go, just to make things faster at the other end, I'm going to take a couple of resin with me. And a couple of... Do I have any compound? Looks like I don't. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some compound just down the road here. Let me just grab that quickly. Yeah, this is looking not the best place to park the shuttle. It's alright, it's fine. Some compound up here, not far away. Just there. A lot of compound here by the looks of it. Just a couple of blocks, that will get us going. Perfect. Alright. Let's get out of here. Now, so that so the science has finished. Let me just kick that off before we go, so we'll come back to a lot more science points. There you go. Alright, are you ready to go to Desolo? I know I am. Gonna launch into orbit. This is launch to another planet. Very exciting. So you can see at the bottom I've got 4 launches. Let's do this. So this is when it asks me where I want to go, so you can kind of pan around, and this is pretty awesome. So there's the other 6 planets that are in the solar system, obviously 6 including moons. You've got Visania over there, you've got Novus, which is the moon of Visania, you've got Glacio, tundra planet. And these do scale up in how difficult they are to survive on. Desolo is not particularly difficult. Now we can see here that it has Wolframite. Now you can't get Wolframite from anywhere else, I don't think. You certainly can't get it on Sylva, which is obviously where we started. But yeah, it's pretty easy. High sun, low wind. It's worth bearing that in mind, because obviously you build any wind turbines, they're no good. The wind's too low. But you'll get... the sun is a lot more effective if you want to build solar. So, okay, let's go there, shall we? Head down to Desolo. Just below us. Now it prompts us to get a landing spot. Now you can increase the speed of where you move around, and these white domes are where you can potentially land. So that's one of the alien doodads. Now, as far as I know, there's no real advantage of one over the other. They're all pretty much the same. I'm curious to see what that little blue this thing is, though. That's a mission marker, so I'm probably going to... You can't go left or right, to my knowledge, so I'm going to land here. Alright. Now you'll see it's got 2 launches. So one is consumed taking off, one was consumed actually coming to the planet from orbit. There's no fuel to land, and then obviously 2 more to get back to where we started. So, hey, welcome to Desolo. Awesome. I love it. Now these things, are really quite nasty. They're called daggeroo. If you get too close, you get these little spikes coming out. They go stab, 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 and it's pretty nasty. Found out once the hard way when I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah. All right, so let's have a quick look around. So we've got some shells here. That's pretty cool. So we need to scan 5 of those, but I can't imagine it's going to be very difficult. Now, what I might do to save a little bit of time is to set up a research chamber here as well. Simply because I can do double research at the same time, which makes a lot of sense. Alright, so this is all looking pretty swish. Let's have a quick look around. Let's get these shells to start off with, I think. Makes sense. So let's get 5 of those and pick up some research samples. That's 3, just need 2 more. Let's get a couple of those. So that's these in sort of general vicinity. And let's go over this side, got 1 there. And we've got 1 over there as well. Excellent. 5. Done. So, what does that mean? We get terrarium now. I don't know if we can claim it here though. Just having a quick look around here. Okay. Lots of stuff dotted around. Now what I'd like to do is probably go down a cave. I don't know where Wolframite is. I think it's in the caves. I will check that now. Let me just get back to some air. Right, a Wolframite. Wolframite. It's found in Desolo in the caves. Alright, well, there's a cave there. That looks good to me. What I'd like to do is just check the mission log quickly. Now we can't claim that here because it has to be a landing pad. But we can... I think we're going to have to build a landing pad because I suspect if the snail sort of procedure is the same as it was down there, we have to catch a snail here, so we can't build a landing pad back where we were. We'd have to build a landing pad here. Now a landing pad is built on a medium printer, and you need, by the looks of it, some ceramic and titanium. So I can get all of that here, that's not a problem. Can I get laterite here? I think I can. But first things first, let's go down in the cave. Where was the cave gone? The cave entrance is over here. Right, let's run some tethers. What I probably need to do is grab some compound to make some more tethers. Just check out how many I've got. I've actually got some compound already, that's good. And what's that? I brought some malachite with me, that's nice. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to empty my backpack because I'm going to want to collect lots of things. And just dump that on the floor. Let's dump one of those on the floor. And don't need the resin. I can take the compound. In fact, let me just make the tethers now, I think. Might as well make it now. There's no harm in not. And make a second set. Alright, let's go. I'll leave that running while I'm moving. Right, okay. Let's go down and see what we can see. So what I would like to make is a work light, for that matter. Now, work light I think I can make on my back. I just needed 1 copper, which I actually brought... No, I didn't bring the copper with me, did I? I brought the malachite, which I can smelt into copper. Alright, we'll come back to that. So, which of these looks a little bit... that looks like quite a big drop there. Okay. Alright, let's kind of gently make our way down. Okay, right, let's get some tethers running. That all looks pretty good. Now what are we going to find down here? Now, what do I see over there? I see laterite. Perfect. Wrong button. Actually, we'll take those. Always take some science blobs. These are worth slightly more than the ones on Sylva. Well, as you'd expect, you know. You moved on, you've mastered the science that's needed to go to another planet. So grab some laterite. Jasper Rook, recreational item. Oh, I've heard about these. These are like sort of chess pieces. Take that. One laterite. I'll leave those on the wall just as a marker so I know this is like a laterite field that I can dig down later. So how much did I grab? I grabbed 2, right? Grab one more. Okay. Oh, I didn't know it works like that. That's a hell of a fast way of grabbing laterite. Alright, well... Is that another piece? Oh, it's a knight. Cool. Alright, well... I don't know exactly what you do. I think they're just decorational, but let me just take that back with me. Because that's pretty nice. And I didn't realise they were quite this easy to find. Alright. Okay, let's head back up. I think you can make a chessboard in which to put them all on. I'll take them back with me. Alright, that's a pretty good run. Got some laterite, which is lovely. Okay, stick that there. Stick that there as well. And we're going to dump all the laterite on the floor. I don't know if there's a quicker way of dropping things on the floor. I know shift click means you pick them up really fast, but I don't know if there's a quick way to just sort of drop them on the floor. If there is, then please leave a note in the comments. Alright, I'm going to go back and find some Wolframite. Just check something a minute. Resources. Wolframite, Wolframite, Wolframite. What does Wolframite go into? I can't even remember. Tungsten, that's right. Alright, actually, let's not stray too far off target here. Let's not stray too far off target. Yeah, I just checked the time. We're actually at time already. That didn't take long, did it? That has flashed by. Unbelievable. Okay, no problem. I love these chess pieces. I'm a huge fan of chess. These are great. Alright. So I need to establish a little bit of a base here because I'm going to be here for a little while. So I think building a research lab to start off with anyway would be a good thing because then I can start putting to work these things that are sort of hanging around. I've got plenty of the basics here. The only thing I can't get here I think is sphalerite. But that's not the end of the world. I don't think I need zinc for anything in particular. But sure, it's pretty here. I love it. This is great. I love the fact that biomes are really specifically different. All these kind of spikes and stuff. Looks really good. What I'd like to do, I'd like to get some small printer, medium printers up, build a buggy so we can get around and tractors and stuff, and really sort of kind of get exploring. Yeah, looks. I love it. I love it. This is really great. Say hello to Sylva, which is where we started. All right. Well, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that run. We are going to carry on with this, as I said. I'll try and increase the output of this a little bit. But obviously time permitting. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave a like so I can gauge the interest in the video. And I'll catch you on the next one. But for now, this is Bug, putting the plug.